All the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back, and I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fuck deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I can't help Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth, I'm up, homie, you up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright, right?
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Be looking at you from the face down. I'm even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone crazy. Trying to side my faces all day. Won't you please believe when I say, when you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright, right?
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
What you want? You a house, you a car, 40 acres and a mule, a piano, a guitar, anything. See, my name is Lucy, I'm your dog. You can live at the mall. I can see the evil, I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero. Thinking of my partner, put the candy, penning on a Rico. Digging in my pocket, in a profit big enough to feed you every day. My logic, get another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your Chico. I don't talk about it, be about it. Every day I sequel. If I got it, then you know you got it. Heaven, I can reach you. Pet dog, my dog, that's all. Big back and cheddar. For y'all, I rap, I black on tracks, so rest assured. My rights, my wrongs, I right till I'm right with God. When you know we've been hurt, been down before. When our pride was low, looking at the world like where do we go? And we hate when they in the street for sure. I'm at the preacher's door, my knees getting weak and my might blow, but we gon' be alright, right?
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
I keep my head up high, I cross my heart. Love me is complicated, too afraid of life changes
just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Frankie
Leading off for the
Montas.
Mariners,
What do you have on
the
him,
right
Siggy?
fielder, number 20,
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the
Ridley.
mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That one fouled off. Polanco batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. One out, runner at second. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit.
1-0.
In the dirt.
Huh.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Back foot slider struck him out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. In the dirt, but kept close. In the dirt. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strike. Back here at Citi Field, getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Juan Soto.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Out towards right center field. Langford. Long run into the gap. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to.
Oh, gets dirty. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in Queens, and now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And fires in a fastball at 95. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets it. Bottom of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate near the tops in the league.
There's a strike.
Ooh, Baez. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking. And 1 out now. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. A changeup missing. 1-2 to count. That one missing inside. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And that is cut on and missed. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and he's on at first. Here's Donovan Solano. Swing and a foul out of play. And strike two.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
To short, could be 2. Over to McNeil. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Castillo back to work. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that's in the dirt. 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. Runner takes off, trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Nimmo stands at second with 2 gone. And that one is lifted in the air. Raley settles under it and makes the... And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Alvarez down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So digging in, Brendan Donovan. First offering, and it just misses. Donovan goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Out to center. Siri in position. He's got it. 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Bottom of the 4th, so now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside low, full count now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just missed the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Alonso off of first with 2 away. That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
That's inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one outside. And the count even 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's a strikeout from La Piedra. Back here at Citi Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter. Right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Rosarena stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just
runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Your best one.
No throw. He's in there safely. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the dirt, blocked.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner edges away at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Alvarez to first in time. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And that's outside.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And a swing and a miss.
The right fielder,
strikeout number 8.
Tyrone.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's one of those things where, as a hitter.
There goes the runner. Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it to first. Got him. What a play.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced. So he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
1 strike.
Lindor can't hold up, and that's a strike. Strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Close play, but in there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Almost got him.
2 strike. Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Lindor off of first with 2 away. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Solano. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, top of the 6th inning. And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Fought off foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
Oh, now a great stop. Throws from his knees, and it beats him. What a play. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now he breaks his bat. Lindor fires to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. This one in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Started to swing, held up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now Brendan Donovan, 0 for 2 in this one. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And here is Mark V.
Third baseman, Mark V. Now pitching for the Mariners.
Ripped on a line to center. Langford makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. First offering misses badly for ball one. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
Second baseman, Jeff.
Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And that one is inside ball one. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Slow roller up the middle. Polanco fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swings through the sweeper.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. And now Cal Raleigh. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In for a strike. Good slider.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Alonso takes it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So up next, Wyatt Langford.
Now pitching
Daniel Nunez gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Nunez.
That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Nunez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Samad Taylor up next for the Mariners.
Number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Man, is he fast. No throw, safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And ball one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo under it, reaches for it, but it's foul. The 1-2. That's down and in. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw, and he's safe. Tie ball game.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder,
Snyder
Brandon
back to work. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Raley settles underneath it. And there's one away. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Ball 1 there. Got him. 2 down. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Fastball is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Donovan Solano. Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Raley goes after that one for strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Brooks Raley comes on now.
Now pitching for the Mets.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
1-0.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Lindor on to first. And they get the out. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Squirts away a little bit.
No ball. 1 strike.
Polanco at second with 2 down. In the dirt, blocked. And he couldn't hold back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco. Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. Now pitching for Seattle.
Swings and misses.
Number 55.
0-1.
Gabe Spire.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The shortstop takes the ball. Down and in, moved his feet.
3-2.
That's a really good take.
He goes down looking. So now here's the Mets DH, Juan Soto. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. Over to first. Save! So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Andre Munoz.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around third, fires to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Back here at Citi Field, here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Ripped to right. Taylor puts it away for the out, and there's 1 down. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Swinging a foul straight back.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in Queens, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one 95 to finish him off. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So last chance for the Mets. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
The Mets down to their final strike. And just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit. This some rich.